Hi, it's Ashleigh from Sweet Dreams Bake Shop, and today we're going to be making bourbon bacon cupcakes filled with salted caramel. Father's Day is just around the corner, and I thought what better way to celebrate the fathers in our lives than with bacon and bourbon. I myself am not a huge fan of bourbon, and I also wanted to make this recipe kid-friendly, so I do make two different versions of this cupcake. I'm starting with a vanilla cupcake recipe that I always use, and this recipe actually makes a ton of cupcakes, so I would actually half this and you'll probably make about 24 cupcakes. This specific recipe is from Glorious Treats, but you can honestly use whatever vanilla cupcake that you would like. The magic of this cupcake is all of the things that you're going to add later. When preparing the bacon portion, all you need to do is take your bacon and put it on top of parchment paper on top of cookie sheets, or you can use tin foil as well, and then place it in the oven at 400 degrees Fahrenheit for about 20 minutes. Take your bacon out of the oven and generously sprinkle with some brown sugar on top. Place it back into your oven at the same 400 degree Fahrenheit temperature for about 10 more minutes or until it crisps up and caramelizes. Sugar burns really easily, so that's why we add it later on in the process. What we're doing now is we're making the salted caramel. If you want to go see my no-fail salted caramel sauce, then you can go ahead and click that upper right-hand link right there. What you saw there was that I added in bourbon instead of the lemon juice like I usually do, and I was hoping that it would create this really bourbon-y type caramel flavor. Unfortunately, it doesn't, so you can honestly just make the caramel sauce how you always make it. Time for the ganache portion. This is 200 grams of dark chocolate chips, and then we are going to be adding in about 150 grams of whipping cream. There are several different ways to make ganache, but this is my favorite way where I don't get any lumps. Melt your chocolate chips in a double boiler and then pour in that room temperature whipping cream. Then you whip it really vigorously and then add in some room temperature butter. And then just set your ganache to the side. Don't refrigerate it at this point. I'm just going to make a couple of these bourbon flavored. So what I'm doing is I'm doing this poke cake style. So I'm taking a skewer and poking as many holes as I can into these cupcakes. Then I'm going to put a little bit of the bourbon on top. I am removing all of the centers so that I can pour the caramel into these wells. Now you can use whatever you have on hand. I'm using a strawberry depitter, but you could obviously use a apple core or whatever you have on hand really. You can even use your fingers if that's all you have. I left the caramel out at room temperature and then I put it into a piping bag. Now the caramel is still a little bit warm, but it's a lot easier to pipe this when it is a little bit warm. Then I'm taking some of that bourbon and putting it on top of the poke cake style cupcakes. And when my husband tried these, he said that it really does soak up a lot of the bourbon. So depending on how boozy you want this, you want to just add a little bit. Take some of that crispy sugared bacon and stuff it right into the center as well. Time to dip the whole cupcake into the chocolate ganache. When you dip this, you want to make sure that you're getting all sides and you get a really nice even dip. This is a bit of chocolate Italian meringue buttercream that I'm piping with a multi-star tip. And I have a full video tutorial on how to make this Italian meringue buttercream. I will put that in the right-hand corner. To make this buttercream chocolate flavored, all I did was add a couple tablespoons of cocoa powder. Add whatever sprinkles you like. The bacon garnish makes this cupcake. I myself tried the kids version today without any bourbon in it, and it still has a very grown-up flavor. I love that dark chocolate in there, and the bacon adds a really nice crisp smokiness. If you like chocolate and you like bacon, you're going to love these, and I really hope that you treat that special person in your life to these as well, or just yourself. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe so you can be part of this sweetie fam. Right now, I'm uploading daily, so make sure you hit that notification bell so you know when I upload. Also, be sure to comment, request, or ask a question. I love hearing from you guys. Bye!